The left-hander opening today. He's a great talent and will look to get behind the ball early and then start to broaden out his shot-making. Duckett will be at the non-striker's end first up. The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Yes.
Nicely played. Runs one.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Some adjustments to the field. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Root coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Krishna coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left that one. A bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Edged, unplayable. Gone. Superb catch.
Brook out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything.
Very full. Sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content to leave it alone.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Nice bowling.
Into the second over. England are now on 2 for 2.
Well bowled.
Just threw the shot too early.
Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Root doesn't offer a shot.
Dug that out well.
Nice bowling.
Another defensive shot.
End of the third over.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Yep.
Driven through cover, just the one.
Brooke gets off the mark.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Well, they haven't been in a rush to get started, but they'll still be relieved to get off the mark.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Krishna over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. How will he reply? Left the wide delivery alone.
Yes.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run.
Yep.
Oh, superb timing.
Good return there, back from the deep.
England are now 15 for 2.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Root left alone, through to the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
The score is now 15 for 2.
Yes.
Well played, could be a quick single.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Bowling.
Dug that out well. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Bra comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down.
Yes.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Yes. Yep.
Shot. Should be runs here.
The fielders come up to stop the quick singles.
Clever shot. Moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, that's 2 full. Nice shot. It could be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the 7th over. England are now 31 for 2.
Oh. Well bowled.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Great delivery. Looked to be the slower ball.
Another short ball and left alone again.
Nice bowling.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes.
Yep.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
End of the 8th over. England are now 36 for 2.
A few moves made in the field.
Hey. Well bowled. Hey.
On that nicely. Good defence.
Bowling.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Bowling. Nice bowling. Yes.
That's a solid shot.
Good return back from the deep. There was the single on offer. Surprised, really, that they didn't want it.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Going with pace now.
Oh, well bowled. Yep.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Nice bowling. Yep.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be four.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the four.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Oh.
Left alone by the batter.
Edge, but it drops safely. Over England, a 48 for 2. And with that, 4 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Yes.
Nicely played. Runs one.
Yep.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 11th over. The score is now 51 for 2.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
And with those runs, that brings on to 50 partnership for these two.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the 12th over. The score
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
for two. Two. Change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Yes.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Straight to the fielder.
End of the over. England are now on 57 for 2.
Yes. Yep.
Root hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yes.
Great shot. Flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yep.
Driven through cover. Just the one.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
End of the 14th over. The batting team are now on 64 for 2.
Yes.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Oh, that's just too full.
Yep.
Root makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Yep.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Finds the fielder with that shot.
15th over, England are now on 74 for 2.
Edged, unplayable. Yeah, it can be very disheartening. In good delivery, smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Hey, nice bowling. Bowling. Yep.
End of the over. England are now on 78 for 2.
Oh.
Doesn't
Nice
beat the
bowling.
infield.
Hey, nice bowling. Yep.
Swept away fine. Should just be a single.
Yep.
Nicely swept. And a fine leg for one.
Yes.
End of the 17th over. England are now 81 for 2.
Yep.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Yep.
Shot should be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will he reply?
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
End of the 18th over.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling
Nice
there.
bowling.
Root watched it carefully and left alone.
Yep.
Swept away down to deep square, just the one.
Yes.
Driven through cover, just the one.
Yep.
Goes over the top with that shot. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
Butler, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Going with spin now. Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep. Yep.
They'll get at least one here. Butler taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot, at least one on offer. Edged, unplayable.
Into the 20th over. England are now 94 for 3.
Nicely played. Runs one.
Yes. Yep, yep.
Perfectly timed.
Yep. Yes.
Sunda over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
21st over. England are now on 99 for 3.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep. No.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. Everyone's gone up. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Big, big turn on that one. It beats everything, bat and all. Somehow managed to miss the stumps too.
Yes.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Edged. What a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Brilliant diving stop. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Great commitment.
Yep. Yes. Yes.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Bra coming back into the attack.
Yep, yep.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Curran, left-hand middle-order batter taking guard.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
End of the over. The score is now 116 for 4.
Yep.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Curran lets it go through to the keeper.
Yep.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh. Nice bowling. Yes.
They'll get at least one here. shot. Should be runs here.
Yes.
Beats the field with a great shot.
End of the 27th over. The batting team are now 124 for 4.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Yes.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway.
Yep. Yep.
End of the 28th over. The batting team are now 128 for 4.
Hey.
Nice, solid defensive shot.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong